ITTO has been using a single weight-to-volume conversion factor for all plywood species since the initiation of its trade database about 30 years ago. However, we know from another recent ITTO analysis on logs and sawn timber that there's a lot of variation in conversion ratios between species and their environmental conditions, particularly in relation to moisture content, because wood is hygroscopic. It can shrink and expand in response to changes in humidity. Wood densities for tropical species are well published, so we had access to that information. But information on plywood densities is very limited. There are a number of challenges in this study. Plywood is multi-layered. It can be anything from 3 to 21 layers, and it can comprise more than one species. Tropical plywood only requires the surface layer of tropical species, but there has been a transition to the use of more economical plantation materials such as eucalypts, acacia, poplar and pine in the non-visible core layers, with a thin layer of more expensive tropical veneer on the surface. And plywood is heated and compressed and uses adhesives, and all of these alter its density. What we found was that there was not a one-size-fits-all for plywood conversion factors for all tropical species. And as an example, plywood densities for 100% mixed light hardwoods, which are the common species used in Malaysia, won't be the same as for lower density okume, which is commonly used in Gabon. And the density of plantation species used in many tropical plywood cores have now become more important in determining plywood densities than the density of the tropical veneer faces, which are used to describe tropical plywood products. The major outcomes analysis had been the development of a methodology and a database to allow more accurate plywood volumes to be estimated from weight and plywood species composition.